Hi guys, Crimson Ghost Comics here. I just wanted to drop a quick video to review a statue I recently picked up. It's the Batman black and white statue designed by Becky Cloonan from DC Collectibles. And as you'll discover on my channel as I post more videos, in addition to loving and collecting comics, I also love and collect statues and action figures. I love them. I have a statue addiction. I keep buying more of them, even though I run out of space for them sometimes, and that's why I love DC Collectible stuff in particular, because they do a lot of these 7-inch smaller scale statues, which is what this scale is. They also do 12-inch scale, which I like a lot, and they used to do these really sweet mini busts over here, but they have since stopped doing those, at least recently. They might pick up later on. These are new 52 versions of some of the DC characters, and anyway, this is like I said, the Batman black and white Becky Cloonan statue, and it's pretty cool. This is the box that is typical of these statue editions, and it gives a nice overview of the statue on the box. Nice 20-year foil stamp there, and then on the back, it's a description of the statue and some of the other ones in the line, designed by Gerard Way and Jonathan Matthews, which I have the Jonathan Matthews one. I kind of passed on the Gerard Way ones. They don't appeal to me that much, but they are pretty cool, but they just don't fit in with my collection. So let's get into the statue, guys. This is it right here. Like I said, they're 7-inch scale, but this one stands probably about 9.5 inches, considering the fact that Batman is slightly levitating off the base and his cape goes up so far. His cape is wild, you guys. It's like all over the place. It's almost like, I know Becky Cloonan designed it, but this is something I expected of like 1990s Todd McFarlane. It's just a wild cape. It's everywhere, and it's really cool looking. I like it. The cape is done in a like a matte finish, while Batman's gloves, you can see, are kind of a shinier tone to them, and his boots. And you got the standard base there. That's the Batman black and white base. They all come on that base, which when you display them all next to each other, it's a really nice symmetry that they all have. But I love the detail in the musculature and the costume. Like, you can see the folds of the costume. It actually looks like fabric, more than armor, you know. The paint job is pretty good. There are a couple spots upon investigating the statue closely where I see a couple of misses here, but up on the cape, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's a spot of white where it looks like the black paint rubbed off, and then that looks like a white spot up by his bat insignia on his cloak. It's actually a shiny piece of paint on there. It's still black, but it's just real shiny. I don't know if that was an accident or if they're all like that, but overall though, this is a really nice piece, and it's cool. It's a cool, striking piece, especially against a white background on a shelf. Really classy. I like these a lot. And let's see if I could carefully turn him to the side, so you can kind of see a side profile here. I need to get a Lazy Susan for these statue reviews, because this could get cumbersome here and awkward. Here you have a side profile, and you can see he's just kind of like he's jumping down off of something, because his feet aren't quite, you can see the post there on his foot. He's not quite touching the base. The cape sits flush, but it's like Batman is actually levitating or something. A pretty neat sculpture. I was really worried about, when I pre-ordered this, that it was going to show up from the shop damaged because of the cape. A lot of these are easy pieces to break, but mine came intact. It looks pretty good. There's a back view. Yeah, I get these statues at a discount, so I don't pay full retail for them, but I think they retail at about $80, which you could find them online much cheaper than that, probably in the $50 to $60 range. And for $50 or $60, I think these are pretty neat pieces and totally worth adding to your collection if you're a Batman fan. They also do a series called Harley Quinn Red, White, and Black, And those are pretty neat, but I tend to not be, I like Harley Quinn just fine, but I'm not as big of a fan as I am of Batman, and the statues don't appeal to me as much. I'm a classic jester suit Harley kind of guy, so if they put out nice ones of her in that costume, I'll grab those. But as far as the new Arkham game inspired versions of Harley, I'm not as keen on those. They're not bad sculptures, they're not bad statues, but they're just not to my taste. They don't fit into my collection as well. So that's about it, you guys. That is the Becky Cloonan design Batman black and white statue from DC Collectibles, and it's got released a few weeks back, so they're in stores right now if you can find them, or online. I like mine a lot. I would be careful with the cape on how you display it. I would just be really careful because these are very fragile pieces and they are really easy to snap off. So I got lucky this time, but sometimes you get them and they're cracked or chipped, and you need to figure out what you're going to do about fixing it or replacing it. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed looking at the statue. If you like this sort of content, go ahead and leave me a comment below, and we'll see about doing some more statue videos, because I have quite a few that I could share with you guys and just do a quick review. So yeah, let me know what you think, and have a great weekend, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Keep the bat signal up and running. All right, bye.